Hey guys, that was a long video. Sorry about that. We're back though. There's PB. We need to...
That figure
They've got
really
amazing
is
REM tech
something.
research going on here.
Avela thinks it's an ancient deity.
Something about it calls to me.
So there's nothing else in here. Let's go turn in. Alright, that is a platformer game, but Heroes is a straight up side-scrolling EXP based RPG. Okay. They never did an English release of it, or no fan translations exist?
Ryder, you are.
Subject, join our fight. You proved you can fight the cat on Vold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us together and we will take this war to the enemy's home. We'll make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We'll break the cat, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed, and selfishness. We found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the cat stand to gain? If our people are slow to trust you, it's because we can't understand why some of you can't seem or some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the cat stand united in their cause. Why don't you? I spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined. I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. I hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. Help arrives when you least expect it. And your arrival was unexpected. You came to Aya wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't a goodness in to your core. We want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance. And then there's one. Looks like Sonic with rabbit ears.
Maybe
Nah,
I
just
should
hear
introduce
us.
myself.
There's an Agaran that scanned me.
Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
Dino, is there a fan translation of it? I can possibly help you get it set up.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I've spent long enough around your people to understand what family means to you.
You only see the surface. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
What system's it for? You may be able to just do the patch yourself. Hey, Insane, welcome. Insane, have you heard of Klonoa Heroes? Dino's talking to me about it.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Though we face an enemy that will not stop until entire civilization ceases to exist, it is important that we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The cat must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric means. Page 1 of 241. GBA. Okay. Yeah, you might be able to just do the patch yourself. Have you looked into that option? Because like I wasn't able to do patching for the longest time, but they've the people who make the English fan translation patches have done a really good job of designing tools that make it really easy to just drag, drop, click, and you're good to go usually. Well, Klonoa Heroes is apparently a side-scroller like Zelda 2, I guess? RPG. Sounds fascinating. You gotta work on making less stressed schedule on games, except on appointment days. What do you mean? Why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled from something terrible. I think it might follow you here. I mean, that possibility exists. Question, which one of your species actually controls the so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? That's a good question. Why do you all walk on two legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? I like that. That's good thoughts. Ah, see? X remembers Klonoa. Welcome back. Klonoa, yeah. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with Governor Shi. The world is one of our most sacred places. It is not for us eyes. Even the cat keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death protected. Anyone who defiles Havarl will face consequences. You build ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them, and we'll let you let us retrace your path. There are no cat where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. I mean, yeah, all right. You focus too much on Pokemon. There's more to other games than Pokemon. You're right. Now, Pokemon is a worthy bit of your way to spend your time. Pokemon's fantastic. But I agree, you definitely should give other games a go, because there's so many games out there to play. I agree. Oops. Alright. Do that, and then we'll do... Generally, I'm okay with the clip size on these, so we're going to go with reload speed. Make it reload faster. Alright, we're at 48 points. We need to put 4 more points somewhere. So I think on our next level, we're going to throw all 6 into assault rifles and just finish it off. And then from there, we'll throw points into tech, where we got to start leveling up overload. We'll probably finish that off. And maybe put points into offensive tech. What is this one? I got to investigate more remnant tech. Recommending an MMO to a friend is like asking a friend to do math. I mean, it is an investment at the very least. The only MMO I ever recommend to people nowadays is FF14. Ugh. I'm very happy with FF14. Look at that, guys. I found the Aya Vault. You play Destiny 2? Ah, Faye. Faye plays Destiny.
In over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming, doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where, Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down. For all our sakes.
Who's really
I'm going
evil?
to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Yay! Some more answers. Good. We found out about something new, guys. We learned about Meridian. Yeah, Vector Satyr. I played a little bit of Destiny 2. I had it for a bit, but my file may have been deleted. I don't know. I don't remember. When they transferred it over to Steam. When they split from Blizzard. Or Activision, I guess. But I played Destiny 1 with Silly for a bit, and then Faye in chat, he plays a lot of Destiny 2. He's been playing on the PS5 recently. He says he really likes it. I kind of want to play through them just to get the story, though. You just don't find Destiny's gameplay loop fun, the way they make the entire game about raising a magical number that with no true progress? That's the end game there. I mean, Avengers did the same thing. It has a similar style.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell her the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of Remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Oh man, she's about to lay into him. About to tear into him. Alright. You can play PS1 games, that's how powerful the device you can play. If you play Wild, you know, I've never played Wild Arms. I want to play Wild Arms. It's actually been requested by Faye. So we're going to be playing it somewhat soon. Honestly, for the foreseeable future, depending on how long it takes me to get through Vagrant story, anyway, yeah, depending on how long it takes me to get through Vagrant story, we're probably, the next bunch of games, none of them are going to be anywhere near as long as,
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready?
Andromeda. What if Vagrant story is the end? That's a good question. Someday, my, no, Wild Dimes isn't on the game list. Faye actually, made a request for it. Was that a consistent group? See, that I love FF14, but if I didn't have my raid group, I probably would just cancel my sub and re-enable it whenever they release a new patch and do the story. So, I know all about that. X! Thank you for coming to hang out. Dino, actually, guys, if you guys haven't voted yet, can somebody give me a poll in chat, please? We do have a current poll going on right now.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
Thanks, Sam.
That is a surprise. What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Cat and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
I don't like that guy. Your friends are eclectic.
Why can't you just ask her yourself?
Because.
Because. Just because. Fine. Lexi, PB wants to look at Jaal's scans.
PB knows I can't divulge patient information.
Useless.
Alright, we got 4 pods available. So let's do accelerated research. Improved development. Improved development too. Alright. Hang on, what is innovation? There we go. Innovation. There we go, we're done. We woke up a whole bunch of science people. Alright, Vash, you got anything cool to say or no?
Ryder,
No. Okay, good.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
you know where to find me.
Cover didn't work as well as it should when you played Destiny 2 either, so it made gunplay just shoot head. Lots of shoot head, run football. There's not really cover play in Destiny 2, it's just shoot, hide, shoot, pop super. I remember I played a class that had a shield when I played Destiny 2. I could go like Captain America and throw
the
it.
vault on Aya, huh? What a find.
And this Meridian vault might jumpstart all the others.
I knew hitching my wagon to yours would pay off.
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
I really
Thanks
like
for chatting. We'll talk again later.
I really
You know
like
it.
cool job systems. The problem with MMOs is, in order to keep everything balanced, a lot of classes get homogenized, and they really just feel the same. And I get why they do it, but at the same time, it would be cool if things just played on their own and had like their each class had their own unique playstyle. Comp feels even more chaotic than them being overpowered.
Now, exaltation. The cat just keep asking for more trouble.
Really looking forward to kicking those guys in the teeth.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in line.
Ryder.
We can talk more later.
Is there anything to say?
Sure.
Yeah, I like I said, I get why they do it. It's just it feels like it would be more fun if each class would play the same or play different. Like Final Fantasy Explorers, I really like the idea of a Final Fantasy game mixed with Monster Hunter. I wish they would do the same with Dragon Quest, but every class felt really the same. There wasn't any difference. If they just put more effort into the fucking game and gave you more than Eidolons to fight, and made each class feel unique, that would have been an awesome game.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go around.
I've got it all under control.
How naive do I look? Just stay out of the skirts, huh?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Like I said,
Anytime.
FF Explorers had a really good idea, really good premise. Execution, not so much. I did enjoy my time playing it, though.
That vault on Aya was so gorgeous, so alive.
And Meridian might be the key to the others.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it, like everything in Helios.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder, and making sure we're ready for a fight.
Still
See you
waiting.
later, Cora.
Still waiting on Diablo
I'll be
game to
here.
get support healer role right. Does Path of Exile get it right? I don't actually know too much about Path of Exile, to be honest. I played a little bit of it, but it's a game I keep meaning to get back to because I want to play the story, but then everybody's like, no, don't play the story. The story sucks. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'll decide that then.
Ryder, sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Ah, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
Seems pretty knowledgeable about these things,
Jarl
so
needs
he
to
might know.
accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
I didn't think about it like that.
Because you see him as a friend, not a patient. That's why I'm here. To observe and treat. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your cat sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution. It's horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Path of Exile has no support healer role. It's just all DPS and tanky DPS. I bet this is the most insidious way to turn players into players with his inventory and currency system.
Have you? Email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Of course I do.
We'll talk later. I'm unhappy with us right now.
Okay. He's apparently unhappy with us right now. Got new email in my terminal. Okay, we got lots here. Didn't want to send this. Survivor. Liam, Pathfinder, I need your help with a thing. A big thing. Can't go into it in a message. And you're not going to like why, but I can explain. What's all these emails? What the fuck? To Ryder from Cash. What did you send me? At first I thought it was a joke, but no, you sent me a hostile AI. Ryder? Got her set up all cozy and tethered in Sando, but not before she spaced a couple crates of supplies headed for Padromos and displaced the gravity in Pathfinder HQ. I didn't tell Tanner this. For now, this will be our secret. Commander Dozil, since your liberation of the labor camp on Vold, some information has come to my attention. For years, the Ket ignored our work in the frozen city of Jannik. Searching for details of our very past didn't come to threaten them. One day, we must have uncovered something that the Ket deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving our archaeological team and locking it down. Intel from the labor camps seems to confirm that what have, to this point, only been crazy rumors. There may be an ancient pre-Scourge AI locked in the ice in the depths of the city. This explains the Prefect's swift and violent move. We heard that the Ket shun tech like artificial intelligence, and they certainly wouldn't want us to have it. Keep this knowledge to yourself. Angara Resistance HQ from Evra. Words reached me that you found a pre-Scourge Angaran AI that you chose to keep it for yourself and send it to Nexus. What's wrong with you? Jal explained that the AI itself was hostile and wished to go with you. Regardless of your stance on free will for artificial intelligence, I would have liked to have made that call myself. Paran Shi was ready to close the embassy. It's only because of your continued work against the Ket that I was able to persuade her against it. I assured her that you would be cooperative with all data you discovered because of it, right? Please try not to be so stupid next time. Alright, Dino. Take a look and let me know. Two writer from Subi. I heard that what Liam's saying. It seems like a great idea. Even if things are unsettled at the moment, I'd love to help. Stop by when you can. Subi. The most I sent some news from IS. She asked me to share it with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study in the Aya Vault. It comes with great risk, of course. She's restricting participation to her brightest students under armed guard. Although she doesn't have your ability to interface with the Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you however she can once Meridian is found. These are interesting, exciting times. Jal, she's fond of you, truly. I haven't heard her talk like this about someone in a long while. She didn't ask me to tell you this last part. I thought you should know. Update on Jal. From Lexi. Ryder, I thought you should know I spoke to Jal after some reflection. He seems to accept that the process of exaltation cannot be reversed. I apologize if I was harsh before. I can get a little passionate when it comes to patience in my professional opinion. I know you were only trying to help, but ultimately we both just want what's best for the Tempest crew. I will continue to run tests and study the data you obtained from the Ket facility regarding exaltation. But right now I must believe what the evidence told me, which is that exaltation is permanent. Chief Lucan. Pathfinder, this rock you found is certainly something. As far as I can tell, it's a remnant of a meteoroid that passed through the Scourge before falling to the void, infused with a similar charge. The presence of Helios' native metallic elements within the rock may have allowed for such a transfer. I'm unsure why the Athi reacted to it the way they did. I stored it in a lead-lined box. It unnerves me. Writer from Vetra. Ryder, thanks for listening. I hope I didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing with the great prospects in the Turians of the civil service with the stiff collars and the yes sirs to go along. What I'm saying is, difference is always better. I don't regret anything or what I've done to get where I am. Don't regret coming here either. Liam, enough said. Costa. From Gil. You know I'm out here searching for my true purpose? Yeah, poetry ain't it. Helios, are you healing us? Sheesh. Should be sleeping, but worked 42 hours straight, ship's humming, called it quits to get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Didn't know I practiced poetry? Neither did I, probably because I don't, but here goes. Helios, are you healing us? Or will we regret ever coming? Because the Ket are forever bombing our space. Wait a minute. Is that actually good, or has the analytical sphere of my brain fallen asleep? Hello, Ryder. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for these kind of operations, but she's performing it splendidly. Not that I encourage you to for risking your life for stress tests or anything. Still, well done. I spoke with the Moshe when I happened past Medvay. She left an impression, I must say. Patient, but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressures of torture in that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people will do with a bit more time to be patient. Ryder, I've been reviewing all the messages you forward from the Angaran populace. It's encouraging to see that even in these initial phases of contact, we have supporters among them, though it's equally clear we have our work cut out for us with winning over the rest. But I'm confident you're on the right track. I would have been surprised if the Angara hadn't expressed skepticism. First contact is a complicated situation if roles were reversed. I'd be suspicious of them if they arrived on our doorstep. Thank you for passing these messages along. They'll prove invaluable insight into... as we navigate these tricky waters. Alright. Greetings, Pathfinder. My name is Relitz. I serve the Angaran Resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the Ket that I'm certain will intrigue you. I wait for you on Volt. Come soon. I don't want it. We're done on Volt now. Alright, so we gotta speak to Liam. We gotta speak to Subi. Anyway, so let's go back here. You were gonna play again tonight to fulfill your seasonal challenges, but now you remember you're only doing it for cosmetics, and has dawned on me that you don't really have to keep playing until the next season. Instead of just collecting gold or whatever, the entire currency system is based off items that take up your inventory, tons of it, unless you pay them. Then you get currency bags, and you can actually pick up things. Makes you feel a little less bothered from missing 2 days. Yeah. Oh yeah, FOMO and log in every day is an instant quit for me now. I don't want, I won't bother playing a game that doesn't respect your time. You might still play again today. You don't want to sweat if you don't get all the challenges done. Yeah. You already got the triumphs. You're not really motivated to play Grandmaster, Nightfalls, or Trials. There's no incentive for me to grind at 1:13:10. Is that in Destiny you're talking about, Vector? The biggest thing about Diablo likes is they always balance games around single player experience. So there's no balance around group play. And it makes the group experience less than amazing. Be fair, it's much better than before. The seasonal triumphs can be finished at any point in the season. You don't miss out if you skip a few weeks. But most of them just bring you to death. But yeah, what exactly is FOMO? That's basically how Destiny 2 runs its economy at this point. You just ignore it. I'm too smart for free-to-play games entrapments, so I rarely play them long enough to get their hooks beyond recognizing them. PoE's a paywall, or on the inventory hits before you really get into it. You would have wanted to get into it? Yeah, that kind of turns me off from it too. Fear of missing out. Ah, okay. Hey, Dino, that's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. It's a concept of where they make you log in or you miss out on something. Yeah.
Not sure how I can help.
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just, I told you I'd screw it up, and I have. Remember Varand? I contacted the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
Of course, Costa. Why wouldn't I be?
Yeah, because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
We'll take care of it before it's a problem.
It's already a problem. I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... sorry.
Yeah, I agree. That shit needs to not take off. Huge agree on that front. I didn't buy 3D All-Stars. It was bought for me. So, I have it, but at the same time,
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more.
dead to me.
Ket genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species, and yet all Ket.
Indeed.
It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
If you and the rest of the team could figure them out, it might make a huge difference.
Already on it, Pathfinder.
I should get back to things.
She wanted me to come
Sounds
talk to
good.
her for movie night stuff, and then...
Pathfinder.
Okay, I guess she has nothing else to say.
I should get
All
back
right.
to things.
Sounds good.